Hey guys, thank you for watching and welcome to my channel. This is Breaking Burke. It is about houseplants and gardening here in the desert of Albuquerque, New Mexico. In today's video, I wanted to share with you how and why I mix my soil. Now, this here is just straight out the bag, everyday soil. You can see it does have some perlite, it has some wood chips. We can see a little piece of manure there still. So it does have some food and a little bit of stuff for aeration, but I find that my plants, particularly the philodendron, tend to rot if I put them straight in a out the bag soil. So what I'd like to do for that is add some perlite. Now this bag of perlite is nearly gone because I do this quite a bit, but that's the perfect amount. I like to do a 60-40 mix. So 60% potting soil straight out the bag and then 40% perlite. Now what this does for me is one, gives aeration to the soil so they're less likely to rot, and two, because there is more air flow through there, the soil dries out quicker and is better for me because I'm a little heavy-handed with the water. So another thing I like to add when I mix my soil is fertilizer. A lot of people will suggest you don't do this because the soil already has some, but I add two types of fertilizer. The one on top there was a general all-purpose. This one is a little bit lighter. This is a starter fertilizer. You can see there's more of that. And the reason I do that is because I used to have an issue with things having transplant shock, and I seen someone use this and I tried it out for myself. It was kind of hard to track down. I did have to order it finally, but I've noticed that when using it, I only have about a 10 to 15% loss, when before it was almost 60-40. Like, I'd have more success than deaths when I transplant, but it was hard on a lot of plants, and because of the desert heat where I live, it wasn't very nice on the plants. I do use this indoors and out, so that's why I have, when I order it, I order a 50-pound bag. Usually lasts me all season. This year it came close. But I did do a lot of planting this year. Another reason I like to add perlite to the soil is because I tend to, like I said, overwater. I end up with a lot of fungus gnats. Now, in small numbers, they're not going to kill your plants, but they definitely aren't beneficial. So what this does for me is lessens the amount of soil in the pot, so there's less habitat for the gnats to thrive and hatch and grow. Now you can see my soil mix is heavy on the perlite, and because of that, I like to bottom water when I use this. I'll set my pot in a bowl of water for usually about half an hour to an hour. Sometimes the soil will get wet on the top, sometimes it doesn't. The most important thing is to make sure you let it soak up some water because it is so airy because of the perlite. Most of the water, if you top water, will just run straight through it. So if you can, put it on a plate, let it soak up the water for, like I say, 15 to 30 minutes, and then let it drain out. You don't want to keep a saucer under it all the time if it has water, because you could cause it to rot. But like I said, this works for me. You can do what works for you. I've seen people use bark. I've seen people use lava rock. I've gotten plants that have leca mixed in with soil to try and aid in aeration and prevent rot. So really, it's all up to you and what you're going for. If you're all about chemistry of the soil, then you can alternate it or tweak your recipe that way, but I'm not too stressed about that. Most of my plants thrive, luckily. I do have some that I shouldn't have bought in the first place, and I knew it, but I figured I'd try. And yeah, it's definitely a case-by-case basis with plants. But hopefully this helps and gives you a little bit of insight as to why people mix their own soil and what you can do to yours. Like I said, there's tons of options to add, and different people add different stuff for different reasons. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.